Eyewitness News is remembering 9/11 tonight. It's been 16 years since the deadliest terror attack ever on U.S. soil. And today here in Rhode Island and across the country, people pause to remember.
Michael A. Asiak.
Michael Edward Asher.
Today, thousands gathered at Ground Zero as loved ones read the names of the nearly 3,000 people killed in the attack. Memorials were also held at the Pentagon and in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Meantime, in Rhode Island, ceremonies across the state honored our own lost that day. Eyewitness News reporter Erica Ritchie is live in Warwick, where one of those vigils was held tonight. Erica?
Well, Mike, this is the 9/11 memorial at Oakland Beach. Each bench like the one I'm sitting on, each placard like the ones in these flowers, depicts the name of a Rhode Islander who was lost in that historic terrorist attack. You can see them right there. And while the vigil that was held here tonight certainly honored each of these here, it also highlighted one particular Rhode Islander that narrowly escaped becoming one of them.
I was a survivor.
Their words Judy Cobden of Warwick articulates with mixed emotion, knowing nearly 3,000 others were robbed of the chance to garner that title on that fateful day 16 years ago. The first plane hit just as Judy arrived at her job at the American Stock Exchange right next door to the World Trade Center.
I went to work like a normal civilian and got off the train, and it was turned into a war zone.
As she shared the rest of her story with a small gathering at the 9/11 Memorial in Oakland Beach Monday night, she tells of how she ran out of her office building and over the Brooklyn Bridge to safety, then walked 7 miles home in a daze, all in the sneakers she has on this night, one she only wears on this anniversary because the pain is sometimes still too much to bear.
And it doesn't matter how many years have gone by, whether it's a year or now 16 years. It comes right back.
9/11 left Judy suffering from smoke inhalation, carbon monoxide poisoning, and PTSD.
Someone was in my neighborhood was having a fire and they were burning plastic in there, and I freaked out.
But the flames surrounding her now offer her hope that there's purpose in sharing her pain.
If I made one person feel better by this, then I feel better by doing it, even if it's a struggle for me.
In the same way that we honor Pearl Harbor, and we honor President Kennedy's assassination, Martin Luther King's assassination, we must never forget.
And a similar vigil was held here this morning, but so many couldn't attend who wanted to that a second one was planned for tonight to provide an opportunity, a special place for those who wanted to remember. Live in Warwick at Oakland Beach, I'm Erica Ritchie, Eyewitness News.